smartest phone.
Such.
Last 10 overs in progress. He has the strike. Sri Lanka not keen to block him. I think they're more keen not to leak a boundary. Lasith Malinga has changed ends. But this is a big moment because he's persevered hard to be where he is. He hasn't lit up the field on fire, but surely has worked extremely hard to be where he is. On 99. Deep point has been called back into the ring, so a bit of pressure being maintained here by Sri Lanka. They've not given him, or they're not trying to give him a single on a platter. Here we go, Lasith Malinga to Shahid on 99. Shuffles across and he raises his bat immediately after stroking that single. The helmet is off. That's his fourth one-day 100. Very good innings. Didn't look too easy when he came on to bat, but Misbah will be pretty proud of the effort of his young competitor, young contender and young opener. He worked hard, he weathered the storm, he persevered through, and they say perseverance commands success, and Ahmed Shahzad's innings is a great example of that.
Just what you need to do when things are not going your way. Just the 6 fours. It's taken him just 121 balls. A strike rate around 82, 83, which is acceptable when you are playing the sheet anchor role. 2 innings between hundreds. That's a good return. To get to 50, to go on to convert it into a big one.
His fourth one-day international 100 in 37 matches. That's a good conversion rate. And let's not forget he's only 22. Still very young at this level. Malinga gets driven by Misbah. Another single. He's on 28 from 38, but we know that he has the big shots as well, Misbah. Now it's up to Ahmed Shahzad to make sure that he gives this partnership, this innings, a big push, a bit of extra momentum.
This is how he got to 100. Still shuffling across the stumps. Got himself out a couple of days ago, but this innings has controlled it. He's known exactly where his stumps were. He's also given himself room on quite a few occasions, trying to put the bowlers off their lengths. It's worked for him.
Yeah, a moment of satisfaction, not only for Ahmed Shahzad but also for Misbah. Some of his younger guns have been firing in this series. Yorker hits him on the pad, he's down for the count. Misbah waits for him to get up.
Got hit on his shoe. Not much protection there. Well, we did see another player go down with an ankle injury. That was before the game. Thirimana has got him on his toe, not the ankle.
He's got his shoe off, his pad is off as well. He's obviously struggling with his fitness, and after getting 100, he's sweating quite profusely. And I think this injury, in a way, will allow him a little bit of recovery time as well.
If you're hit on the toe, it's not a good idea to get your shoes off. Keep the shoes on, finish your innings, and then get it off. Because if you've done some damage, tough to get those boots back on. This is his 100. His innings of 100. Some good shots, using the pace, using the feel. He's very stylish. When he's going, he's one of those batsmen It's really good to watch Ahmed Shahid. Plenty of singles, lots of twos.
No sixes from Ahmed Shahid in his 100, but the strike rate is good. 168 minutes of good batting is attractive to watch, as Russell Arnold was just mentioning. He's technically decent. A few things that he needs to improve, but let's not forget he's only 22. Misbah is on 28, and we have a little pause here because Ahmed Shahid was hit on the toe. Lasat Malinga hitting him on the shoe.
While we wait for him to get his shoes back on, India going well, Ramesh. 203 ahead with 8 wickets in hand, playing themselves into a good position against South Africa.
It's always a better crowd in the evening sessions, and the weather is perfect to watch a bit of cricket. The way and UAE can get extremely hot, and we are extremely fortunate to be part of the series in cooler period here in UAE. Dale Naylor is the physio. Yeah, moment to rejoice and to cherish. Ahmed Shahid on 100, 123 balls, and it's pretty even Stevens between offside and leg side play. You tend to be more leg side-ish in a one-day game because that bottom hand comes into play when you're playing big shots. And I'm sure it's a great moment for Pakistani captain also, because he has been of late dearly looking forward to some of the younger players come through the test and take charge. Finds the gap through the offside. Lasat Malinga do not have anybody in the field on the offside by the rope. Even though Ahmed Shahid slips, they still manage an extra run. So 3 of that drive.
Still limping, Shahid. Still struggling with that blow. A good shot from Misbah. Strong bottom hand. He didn't want the third. Suddenly called through by his skipper and had to go.
Mid-off comes into play, but they concede a run. 199 for 3 after over number 41.
Vigo
Is the Centurion. It was he's in the last match, so top order, doing really well so far in this series. Punches the ball into the gap on the leg side. Only a single, so leaves the scene for Misbah.
A runner ball from here is a good result for Sri Lanka. 260 to chase down. I think they'll be pleased. Pakistan go past 200. And more importantly, from their point of view, 7 wickets in hand.
Sananake picks up the ball himself. There's only a lone fielder in the ring on the leg side for Sananake. 4th 50, taking 58 balls. So it's been up and down for Pakistan. At times they've looked good and flourished. At times they've been blocked by Sri Lankan bowling. But this last surge is an important one, because it could define the game for Pakistan. 202 for 3 with wickets in hand. You've got to target 270 plus. Even 10 and over has to be targeted.
For both teams, Ramesh. Game still evenly poised for me, though Pakistan, because they do have this foundation slightly ahead.
Didn't catch it properly, Misbah Haq. I think tried to hit the ball a little too hard. It was a hittable delivery. Sananaike certainly went short. Maybe it slipped out of his hand, or maybe he saw Misbah come down the wicket. It was the attempted straighter ball. Over cover, only be a single, so a good over from Sananaike. After over number 42, Pakistan 2 or 4 for 3. So they've used a lot of bowlers. That is because Matthews is unfit to bowl, as is Pereira. So under the circumstances, they've not been bad at all. Malinga has the control, and that taken. Probably didn't carry to the keeper. Carrying us forward though for the last part of this batting innings, Waqar Younis and Danny Morrison.
Thank you, Ramiz. Sling it. Change of pace. There's the edge, but it doesn't carry because it's the slower ball. It's on the half volley through to Sangakkara. Little flick of the wrists. And it's 1-2 into the fence for 4. Shahid on his merry way, over 100, goes to 108. Evening, Waqar Younis.
Good evening, Danny. Once again, a slow delivery from Malinga. Read it quite nicely. It was a wrong line to someone who's on 100. Flicked it, just a little flick. Just in the gap. The quality of the shot was that he hit it in the gap. You can't do much about it. It was just too good a shot.
And again with a bit of a wind-up. Didn't quite get all of it, and he's probably lucky he didn't. One bounce. That's Shahid in his last 11 one-day international. He's got 500 runs at a lovely little average of 45, 2 centuries and 3 half-centuries to this right-hander. Only 22 years of age and going rather swimmingly here in the UAE. Lovely connection, not quite all of it. So confident. There's the captain, and he goes downtown for half a dozen big ones. Beautiful.
How many times you see Misbah hitting the ball and he stays in the ground? Not many, especially when he's hitting straight. He was in the zone, and there you go. Take that, Malinga. Once again, over the side screen. Excellent hit.
Said it before, we'll have to say it again, Waqar. Dubai City, no, it's Fat City on a Friday. Straight out of the middle. This one, I've got to get me one of those. What a blade. Oh, stunning. Dot 4 single 6. 11 off with 2 to go in the 43rd. Last 10 overs have been going rather nicely for the hosts. Lathith with another little changer. Just a single.
Very smart cricket by these two. After the first delivery, they've been just chipping it away with 4s and 6s and running for singles and 2s, and this is how it stands. Last 10 overs. That was in the zone. That was in the area where normally Ahmed Shahzad likes it. Didn't really get the middle of the bat. Misbah Haq on 40.
Wow! Didn't play a shot. So he's
Finger. Another off the pad is reading the batsman very well. Although both these Pakistani batsmen are giving a little bit of room, asking Senanayake to bowl at stump. He's not doing that. He's making sure that he attacks the pads. There you go, once again. Carom ball hitting the pad. Not really giving enough pace also to hit through. Good shot. That's a very, very good shot. It might not go for 4, or it will. It is gone for 4, but good use of the feet. Although the ball was on the leg side, short delivery, punched it for 4.
Yes, wonderful checking of the stroke here. Shahid, he was beaten in the length, so he just checked the stroke because Senanayake dragged it down, saw him coming, but he was equal to the task with Shahid. He's on 115 now. We'll play some strokes here. His highest ODI score now for Shahid. He comes back. He's on 117 now. 8 from this over so far, 1 to go. Partnership getting close to 100. 97 from 93 here. He's looking in control, but he's looking a little weary. Shahid, can't blame him. He's been there from the outset, 184 minutes. Top edge. Now he's got lucky. Glove or little top edge. Have to wait for the signal. No signal, yeah. So 9 off the 44th. 2-6 for 3.
Vigo.
Back in 2011. 100 against the West Indies in St Lucia, but he's gone past those. And this is his top score right here, right now against Sri Lanka. And he's up against Lasith Malinga in a moment. Just having a chat with the captain, Matthews. Very late this innings. We had 20 odd minutes late, probably more, closer to half an hour, because of the sight screen at Lasith Malinga's end, the Emirates Road end. Sight screen wasn't even finished. Shambles. Here we go. Searching for the Yorker. And struck nicely for a couple down the ground to Shahid. These two got to stay in here, because we talk about the last 10 overs. We showed you this an over or so ago. This was the last 10 from the first ODI 2 nights ago. 103 runs scored in 10 overs. Just shows you what is possible with wickets in hand, and you've got one of your top 3 getting 100. 100-run partnership is up now between Misbah and Shahid. Straight as an arrow. More runs for Shahid.
The graphic we just shown you is very much possible in this game also. Wickets in hand is the key. Sri Lankans need to break this partnership. Not only 1 wicket, they probably need 2 wickets to break that flow. At the moment, 10 and over, 287. I think Pakistan is up for that. Pakistan started off losing a wicket of Shujeel very beginning of the game. The score was 8, and then Hafiz and Ahmed Shahzad played very sensibly, although they took a few extra deliveries, put up a good partnership, and the 3rd wicket fell on 128. And since then these two have really ran hard and played some beautiful shots. Boundaries have also come, a couple of sixes. Misbah hitting a big 6. The run rate is improved by a good margin. It's a good delivery.
Yeah, I'd expect that, and so did Misbah. Acknowledges as well. Good Yorker from the slinger, Malinga. No runs at the top there to start with, because Sajir was out early, but that half-century partnership, 76, useful with Hafiz, and then Maqsood got one going. They got to 44 from 50, and they got nipped in the bud. And then this one, over 100. Brilliant. 104 from 98 so far. And Shahzad gets another Yorker to deal with. Can't stop another run though for Pakistan. Stunning length and renowned for it.
But he's getting that dip going. His slingy action makes the ball dip at the last second, and the length is just perfect. The Yorker length. There have been few boundary balls in that map for you.
Once again. Dot ball. Good over 7 from it. 2-3-3 for 3.
सईद भाई पेप्सी पिए क्रिकेट खेले खुल के दो
Pepsi and Ajmal made for cricket.
इस कीमत पे इससे बड़ा स्क्रीन वाला क्वालिटी मोबाइल नहीं मिल सकता नहीं मिल सकता
Naya Voice Extra V180. Bada screen, bada such. Voice by United Mobile.
And if they're going to go at 10s, it's going to be hard work for Sri Lanka batting second with a big score on the board. Okay, saw it. You'd want to bat first.
Yep, 280. Once Pakistan get it to 280 or 280 plus, it will be very, very difficult to get that target. It all depends on the dew also. If there will be dew, it might just become easier. But lot will depend on Sangakkara and Dilshan, the two experienced batsmen in the side. One of them got to go and get 100. I haven't seen it for a while, any of these guys getting 100.
What about Dilshan? Would you like to see Dilshan go?
Yeah, Dilshan or Sangakkara. You have to really play the anchor role, which we've seen from Pakistani batsmen. Kulosekara is back.
Oh, good shout. Look, did he get outside? No, he didn't. There's the index finger. Got across. Did Shahid. No referrals now. Shahid used that up. So he's out of here now after a fabulous 100 to this young man.
Yeah, he was trying to be a little cheeky there. Wanted to play it toward fine leg, little bit of in-swinger there, Yorker length, and I think that's plumb. Hitting the back leg, back foot, and would have gone on to hit the stumps for sure. Good decision. If there's no bat, I think that ball is going to go on to hit the stumps. Ahmed Shahzad's splendid inning comes to an end. 124 of 140 deliveries. 233 for 4 Pakistan.
पोशीदा चार्जेस की हुई छुट्टी जब डलन और डॉक्टर सिम फोन में फिट की भूल जा बैलेंस लुटने की परेशानी क्योंकि ये डलन और डॉग शॉक है जानी सच्ची यारी सब पे भारी
Here he is, right on cue. Shahid Afridi. Strike rate, useful. He's off the mark straight away. Hunting up 2. Captain says no. Stay there, Boom Boom. Take your time. Just got in. Shahzad. And he's LBW to Kulosekara for 124. Full delivery. I thought he got outside the line a bit. Let's have a look. Front leg, but certainly going on to hit off stump. Big's another full one out misspin. I'll get 2. Big ground this as you go squarer, particularly the big chunks going wide of long off, wide of long on into mid wicket. Difficult ground to defend. Here's it as Wak. I still think I'm with you. It would have hit the stumps and surely, but gets hit outside the line, just a fraction.
Yeah, maybe just, but it was just heading toward off stump. It was an easy decision for the umpire to make. It's another fine delivery. Shahid Afridi came in the last game when there were 7 overs remaining, and it was a free hand to him to go and play the way he plays. Don't really need to worry about losing a wicket. Very similar situation, even better. He's got 5 overs to bat and he can just go berserk.
Well done. Good change up from the bowler. Kulaseka has thrown in a few Yorkers. Now with the change up with the bouncer. Good thinking, because he knows Afridi, well, he's not 22 anymore.
I think they missed out in the last game, Sri Lanka. They didn't bowl him the short deliveries. He wasn't expecting that last delivery to be short. That's good bowling. It's a very, very fine over for Sri Lanka. 5 of it. It's 238 for 4.
क्यू मोबाइल E5 कोई स्मार्ट कैमरे से अपनी मूवीज बनाता है। किसी की प्लेलिस्ट को पावरफुल स्पीकर्स फिट बनाएं। क्यू मोबाइल E5 हर शौक का एक ही स्टॉप।
इतना ही आसान बना दिया है जोंग ने नेटवर्क बदलना। अब फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली मैसेजेस को जोंग नेटवर्क पे लाना है, उनके नंबर 7677 पर भेजकर उन्हें जोंग नेटवर्क पे ले आएं। और उसके 100 रुपए के रिचार्ज पर आप दोनों को मिलेगा 50 रुपए का एक्स्ट्रा फ्री बैलेंस। जोंग, अब हर पाकिस्तानी का नेटवर्क।
The tinsel is out. Tinseltown, Dubai. Christmas around the corner. We've had Eid in October. What a lovely time actually in Dhaka. He's in Bangladesh for Eid. Old buddies there. Asif Khan, Rizwan. I ate all the mutton. Waka, I had a lot of red meat, I can tell you. Loved it. Another fuller one. And he can't get it through, but he still gets a single as Boom Boom Afridi. Yeah, love the mutton. Love what you do in Eid. Oh.
Yep. Then we get sick after that because we eat so much mutton and beef and all that meat. It's not good for your health, and we eat for 3 days on the trot.
Yeah, I ate for 3 weeks. Bowled beautifully here, the Sri Lankans. A buffet of Yorkers. It's a little off target this time from Lusty, so it's a wide. But searching for the full one once again.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give room to Afridi. Just have a look at the offside field. All those misbuffet fielding. There's no point. Third man is up in the circle. He's got 4 men on the offside, which are inside the circle. So anything outside the off stump is a danger zone for Malinga. So that's why the odd delivery will go on to pads or go miss the pads and go for wide. And that's what happened. He's got fine leg on the boundary, so he's aiming for those pads. That's good. Especially with the field mainly on the onside. When you talk about the boundaries, he's got 3 fielders on the onside which are patrolling the boundary, and mid-off right deep on the boundary. So there's plenty of room on the offside if you can manage to get under the ball and hit on toward third man or a point region.
Didn't quite get the Yorker in, and guess what happens? You disappear! Hand on it, maybe. But this guy, well, he's so good at striking just when the team needs it.
It wasn't a big hit. It was more of a flick, more of a wrist involved in it. It gone back into the crease, gave himself a little bit extra time. Would have been a brilliant catch, but just enough. Afridi, just enough wood on it to carry that boundary.
Dilshan, yeah, I reckon if it was Sinanaika, a tall man, might have been able to hold on to that one. Dilshan not the tallest. Yorker, beautifully bowled, toe into the blade, but he'll come back for 2. No, he won't. Mispa says, I want a turn.
sometimes it becomes very obvious for Malinga when he looks to bowl those Yorkers. And if someone like Afridi or Misbah can go deep in the crease and get under the ball, that's what happened. Watch that. Got under the ball, went back in deep in the crease and hit enough to clear the boundary. That's one more time. There you go. Another beautiful flick from Misbah Haq on that occasion. Lovely stroke.
And he goes ahead of Virat Kohli for runs in the calendar year of 2013. He goes to 1,272 with that stroke. Lovely. Looking for the Yorker. He's gone deep in the crease and gone across, knowing there's every chance that Malinga's looking for another in-swinging Yorker. Beautifully played. Kohli second, then Sharma, Rohit Sharma. The two Indians are second and third. He's at the top of the tree for 2013 as Misbah Haq. One away from a half century. 2 boundaries and a maximum. There's the half century. He should get 2 and will do. He goes to 51 and it's 254 for 4 now.
Vigotel i7 3-inch extra large LCD with HD display.
6 is the other night in Sharjah. And I can tell you that Misbah Haq has got 14 half centuries this year in 50 over cricket. Well done, captain. But it's time for Afridi on strike. Another good Yorker. So it's just a single to start the 48th.
I get very surprised when critics talk about dropping Misbah Haq. I mean, what else do you want? How many runs did you say, Danny? 1,272 runs he scored in a calendar year. And the most by an individual. And he got 50 again. People talk about his age, that he's old or he's not really playing well. I think he's one of the fittest one in the team.
Absolutely. Hats off to Misbah because, as I say, 39 years young, and we've discussed this with him on studio. You're as young as you feel, or as old as you feel. Top of the sort of 14 months away in Australia and New Zealand at the beginning of 2015. Such a wonderful, wise head. He looks after himself as he does. As you say, Waka, he's fit, he's keen, and he does do all the hard work. 3 from 3, and it'll be a wide. So another under the total because of the extras with wides.
That's the 50 for you. Misbah Haq stroked the ball very, very nicely. Hit 2 boundaries and a 6 in his 53, but he ran and ran really hard. Strike rate of 96.4. He's run quite a few 2s and 3s. That must have hurt because that was hit very hard.
Yeah, dug it out. Well done, Kulasekara. It's the towering 6. And it was so clean, so sweet out of the middle of his bat. To run a lot of singles. He's so good at that. Looking at 2s, 1s and 2s. And a couple of 3s as well. The fit captain. He's gone back in his crease again. Just a single. So Afridi to face the last one in the 48th with 5 runs off the over, and a wide thrown in there as well. And Afridi 11 from 7, hit the 6 that got palmed over by Dilshan, so he's striking just quietly at 157. Is Shahid Afridi. Short one, he's gone uppercut, and there's no one back at third man, so there's more runs. Dilshan races out there. Another 2 to Boom Boom. 7 off the 48th. That's 261 for 4.
Sir,
So constructing taller towers and the death overs. Wickets in hands they have had, courtesy of Shahid with that 124 from 140. Captain's on strike, and tell you what, most runs by a captain in a calendar year, Ricky Ponting, 1424, 1,424 back in 2007. A purple patch for Ponting. Mispa, he's got 1,277 so far this year. Bearing in mind, after this one, we've got another 3 50-over matches. So 3 more games to see if he can go past Ricky Ponting's 1,424. Fabulous 12 months for the skipper. He's on strike, he's up against the gunslinger, who's got 1 left. He's disappeared tonight, Lathi Malinga. 9 overs, no maidens, 1 for 70. Yeah, that's right, 1 for 70. He's got to bowl another over. Just getting the field, getting his teammates in the right positions. Third man is up. A lot of men on the leg side, so look for the entailing in-swinging Yorker. He's on the march. He can only get 1. Hands the reins over to Afridi.
He's been totally off colour, Lasith Malinga today. Word from the very first over, got hit for 4 of Shurjeel. Got his wicket later on, but he's been very predictable. Too many Yorkers, not enough short deliveries. I thought he might be just bowling some short deliveries, and he ordered a slower one, but that was a good shot at the end. He was looking to sweep him, but saw the length a little bit wide, or saw the line a little bit wide outside the off stump. Managed to pick up 3. A little cheeky at the end.
Yeah, it wasn't great from Kulaseka, it has to be fairly said. It wasn't great. He's changed his mind, he's done well here. He's gone down and he's just gone, oh no, I'll just open the blade. Take my soft hand off it. Look at this. Nah, got to stop those, Nuwan. Sorry, champ, I love you to bits, but you got to stop those. Happy there's more runs to be had. Mispa 55, Afridi 16. And it's Captain Mispa back in the crease and wants to wield this through mid-wicket, but doesn't get all of it.
Been all over the place, Lasith Malinga. He's bowled too full for my liking. Watch that, it's 46% in the zone where they're all expecting. Only 17% length ball, 21% short deliveries. There you go, another one. I don't mind Lasith bowling the Yorkers if it's swinging. But when it's not swinging, it's going gun barrel, so I think it's important to bowl a length ball also, or a short delivery also, bring some variation in it.
Back in the crease again. Wonderful ploy. He's trying to outfox Malinga. He's saying, come on, I'm moving my feet. What am I doing? Watch my feet. Lathi. Pretty good over and away from the bowler. 7 from it. Usually take a runner ball. You'd be happy as a fielding side. But 7, 1 to go. First ball went for a single, then a 3. Now we've had 3 singles. Desperately do with a wicket here, Sri Lanka. Afridi will have other ideas. He's got 17 from 10. 170 striking. Down again. Oh, he's picked out mid-wicket. But he'll keep the strike. Well, boom, boom. 49 bowled, it's 269 for 4.
अगर 10 नवंबर
Overs. So we're down to the 50th and not before time. It's just clocked over 7 p.m. local time here in the UAE. We've still got the first innings. Kulasag with a short one. Oh, get an air hostess on this one. Miles. Oh, get the air miles up. What a way to start an over. Thank you, Boom Boom.
Well done, Danny. I love the excitement. Beautiful. Slow delivery. Afridi picked it up early.
Smiles in the aisles. Why wouldn't there be? It'll be a wide. Well taken by Kumar Sangakkara. Good dive. Incited late there. And it kept going away to Sangakkara's left. Extras, well, they're mounting up all the time. We've had 10 wides, with double figures of wides, and a no ball from Malinga. Oh dear. Down the ground, finds the gap. There, Pereira has got no chance. The timing, and he's loving it as Afridi. 28 from 13.
Well, he should love it because this, as I said, it's a tailor-made situation for him where he don't have to worry about anyone else. People getting runs from the top, giving him the opportunity to go out there and express himself, and he's doing it beautifully. We saw it in 2020, we saw it in the last game, and we're seeing it again here. In the past, we have seen Pakistani batsmen losing early wickets and Afridi not getting enough opportunity. When he goes in, there are always a tail-enders to play with, then he plays short at the wrong time, I guess. And this time around, people getting runs from the top. Shahid getting 100 in this game. Hafiz got 100 in the last one. Give an opportunity to Afridi, free hand to Afridi, and he blossomed.
Sweetly down the ground. Gives a strike back to Shahid Afridi. Afridi, 130 runs in the 2 T20s and now in the one-day series. And 59 deliveries, folks. That's all. 59 deliveries. The 2 T20s. Now we've got 250 over games. He's striking at 207 here tonight. 29 from 14. 1 4, 2 6s. Where does he go now against Nawan Kulasakura? Oh, he wants to go down the ground big. One, Misbah, no, he can't come back. He hit it too well. 50 partnership is up now from just 28 deliveries between these two.
We had a few partnerships in this game. They've been very sensible Pakistani batsmen.
Bit of bottom hand, and guess what? Oh, he's got their TP. Pereira does well. Hit it too sweetly, did Misbah. So 59 Misbah. Afridi, a lovely little cameo 30 not out from just 15. 92 of the final 10 overs by Pakistan. They've got over 280. They've got 284 for 4 in their 50, having been asked to bat first by Angelo Matthews.
It was 100 in the last 10 overs up in Sharjah, and that was also because of Shahid Afridi. He batted superbly, and this time around it's 92 scored in the last 10 overs. That's what they were needing. Pakistan lost early wicket of Sharjeel, but then again Mohammad Hafiz and Ahmed Shahzad put up a very fine partnership. Maqsood came in the middle and played a small knock of 18, but these two, Misbah ul Haq and Afridi, were on song today. 50 for Misbah, and Afridi played his knock.
Too many wides from Sri Lanka. 10 wides and a no ball. He disappeared to the gunslinger tonight. 1 for 78. Kulasaka 1 for 56. But too many irregular deliveries bowled both sides of the wicket. I thought Senanayake was brilliant though. 10 overs, no maidens, none for 42. Prasanna as well. He's only making his way at this level. 1 for 45 from 10. And he tried to mix things up a bit, did Angelo Matthews. Dilshan a couple of overs. And he disappeared for 13. The target